At the back end of November, you were sitting here and some of us were wondering if you were under real pressure for your job. Can you believe 2 months on this game, the transformation in you and this side?
I think I can believe it because of, it's easy to say when you look back, and the belief I always had in the group, and the togetherness I seen every single day in the training ground, the way we'd lose games of football or things that were going against us potentially within the game, that I always believed given the time we would turn it round, and I think the players deserve all the credit for that, for sticking together during real tough times. And I think then when you look back to, like you just touched on, the last time we played Aberdeen here, that was the turning point in our season clearly. From 30 seconds or 10 seconds to go in the game, I think the live scoreboard was 28 points, the difference between us and Aberdeen. Obviously get the point in the last minute, which makes it 26 or so, and then whatever it is, 11, 12 games later, we're only 2 points behind them. So that was the challenge to the players today, that to make sure that our run continued today and didn't end at this point, because that was such a turning point the last time in the season, and to make sure that Aberdeen's didn't turn in their favour today. So full credit to the boys, fully deserve it. I'm delighted for them.
The players won't talk about aspirations of European football. Should the manager be looking at that now, given the way the team's playing?
No, I think my focus is always the same, and because of the nature and the way the season's went so far, we've always just been chasing the team in front of us. And I think when you look at the league now, how tight it is, and some of the results even today, everybody can beat everyone. You need to be your absolute best to win games of football in this league, and I think our full focus right now is to make sure we cement our place in that top 6 as quickly as we can, and naturally if we can do that quickly, you're then obviously putting yourself in a really good position to then keep looking up the way. And right now the challenge is to try and catch Aberdeen. They're 2 points in front of us.
Was there something significant that you did or adapted in that side to get on this run, to get the response from the players, to eradicate those individual mistakes that you were coming in here week in, week out talking about?
I think, again, it's easy when you sit here now and say, it's very easy to then turn around and say I believe that we turn round. I think confidence is key. So that game here, the last time, the players then took a lot of confidence from that game, and I never lost belief in the players. I think that's something that I've tried to be really consistent all season with how we are. So even today, delighted with the result and performance today. The performance wasn't at our best, but we've done defensively excellent, but there's still a lot of improving for the group to do, and I think for us to get to where we need to get to, we do need to keep improving, we keep moving forward and keep working hard, and the players have been buying into that all season, so I'm delighted with that.
You're going to keep telling Nicky Can to keep that mask on, David, if he's going to get headers like that?
I think it came off the mask, I think that's why I went in. No, obviously I don't think it can be easy playing with something like that on your face. He's obviously wearing it every day in training, so trying to adjust to that. But it doesn't seem to be affecting him too much, which is great. And also just delighted to see the ball hit the back of the net in that moment. And it's something that, the way we play at the moment, we do get a lot of balls into the box, and we'd always want to encourage both wing backs to try and get in there. If one's crossing it, can the other one get in the box? And I think we're doing that really well at the moment. And that's a couple of goals he's had against them, so that's brilliant for him.
There was a VAR check and Don stuck with his decision. What did you think of that? It seemed very soft.
Yeah, I think firstly, I think all the praise has to go to Don, the referee, to be really strong in that moment. I'm very surprised he was even asked to go to the monitor, to be honest, for looking at things like that. I think the VAR has to be brought in to try and make sure we get decisions right. So full credit goes to the referee for, in my opinion, coming up with the right decision, and I don't believe he should have been asked to go in the first place, but all the credit goes to Don in that situation for being strong in his decision.
Not long now in the transfer window, can you tell us, is Ellie Wuhan likely to leave the club?
Well, right now, you say there's not long, there's 48 hours or so, but a lot can happen in these 48 hours. Nothing can happen for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden the last week, last day, the window, anything can happen. We just need to make sure we are prepared. We've been really proactive, and we're always looking to try and, if something can come up to make the squad better, or if something comes up that we've got a lot of good players that will attract attention as well, so we need to be always ready to react. But at this moment in time, Ellie's still a Hibs player, and I'm obviously still using my focus in making sure that we're still moving forward, because we want to end the window as strong as we can, and right now that's where we are.
Fans were singing your name towards the end. How does it feel to be getting the recognition you probably definitely deserve after turning the season around?
I've said it many times, it's the players that deserve all the credit. They're the ones that have to go over the white line and deliver performances, especially during difficult times. So I'm delighted for the players. I'm delighted for the fans as well, because they've been through a tough not just this season, but many highs, many lows. I've been here for 10 years. I know exactly what it's like. But especially this season, how we started, they really stuck with us, stuck behind us, and we're going to need them right to the very end of the season to make sure that they keep getting us over the line, and I'm sure they will. Well, I know they will, to be honest, and then I look forward to seeing them again down at Ayr United to give us as good a chance to make sure we get into the next round of the Cup, so delighted for them as well.